She's done all the right things. She has fought incredibly hard to have the life that she has today. She's here legally. She has a green card.
And still a green country hairdresser, wife, and mom is facing deportation over a decade-old misdemeanor. Thanks for joining us at 6. I'm TJ Eckert.
I'm Naomi Kidd. Right now, she's sitting in the Tulsa County Jail on an ICE hold, and she won't get to her time in court until June. All that time away from her husband and her 2-year-old daughter. Her friends tell me it's unfair, and that's why they're advocating on her behalf.
And I was just like, my heart sunk.
I believe she's being treated unfairly.
It's hard to comprehend and makes no sense.
I'm being detained. I won't have a phone after this. It's this Facebook post that sent friends of Michelle Armenteria Diaz into a frenzy this week. Lindsay Burns has known the Broken Arrow mom since they were walking the halls at Jenks High School.
She's been here since she was 13 legally. She pays taxes. She has a business. She has a family. She hasn't done anything, and still she is sitting in a cell right now.
Lindsay lives in Seattle, but even 2,000 miles couldn't come between their friendship.
I am still just dumbfounded that they can do this to a person like her.
She told me in March, Michelle, her husband Matt, and their 2-year-old daughter Marley went to her home country of Chile for a visit. Matt came back first, Michelle and Marley followed, but they didn't make it out of Houston's airport.
My heart breaks for her now because she described how awful it was. They had no windows, there was no clock on the wall, she didn't know what time of day it was, and she had her 2-year-old with her.
Matt had to fly back to Houston to pick up their little girl. Michelle was detained there for 3 days. She was finally allowed to come back home, but on May 7th, after a court hearing in Oklahoma City, she was detained again, this time until she faces an immigration judge in June.
I feel like she's being treated unfairly, and out of anybody that would come to this country, she's the type of person that we would expect and want to be here.
Susan Ingram has known Michelle for years. They worked in a local salon together. From Halloween with Michelle and Matt to glamour shots in the salon, they grew close. She told me this picture sums up her friend.
This is Michelle with one of the guests from the salon that was a regular of hers. She is such a friendly and loving person, and so I had to snap that photo.
Susan tells me it doesn't make sense that Michelle's facing deportation as a green card holder who spent decades in the Tulsa area. It's a common sentiment among the friends I talked to. I learned in 2016 she had a misdemeanor charge for marijuana possession. Court documents show she paid all the fines and was even in the process of getting it expunged. She didn't show up, though, to the hearing in March of 2020.
You're going to split up a family over this? I just feel like the process needs to be looked at harder. I mean, they need to dig deeper and see who these people really are.
Mark Williams and his wife Andrea considered Michelle family. She dated their son for years and stayed close even after they broke up.
Why was it important for you all to talk on her behalf?
Because she's one of the best people I know.
They reached out to U.S. Senator James Lankford on Michelle's behalf, hoping to get some help to keep her in the country.
Hope that maybe he could have some kind of pull.
I reached out to his office, and a spokesperson told me, quote, "We are aware of this situation." The Williamses say while immigration is a hot topic right now, Michelle, a hardworking hairdresser, mom, and wife, shouldn't be caught up in this.
I always thought that this was pertaining to people that were violent criminals that, had broken the law numerous times, that, were taking from the government, but not the ones that were contributing back to society and that were decent people.
I did reach out to Michelle's husband to make sure he was comfortable with us telling her story. He told me while his attorney advised him not to speak on camera, he is fine with friends advocating for his wife.